So this week, hopefully a little bit more than a week, I'm going to be doing a big pantry, freezer, refrigerator clean out so I don't have to go to the grocery store until right before Christmas so I could get all the Christmassy stuff and also focus more of my time on making cookies instead of making meals. So I'm looking through and I wrote down a list of all the inventory that I have in my freezer, my pantry, and my refrigerator. And these are like some of the things that I had on hand. So I had some like full meals. So I have like frozen soups and I have some like frozen actual like dishes that I am gonna put together, and that's gonna be really easy to just pull out of the freezer. But I also have a lot of pantry staples, like I have sauces and grains and a couple cans of chickpeas and stuff. I have a bunch of frozen vegetables still, so I'm good on that. So these are some of the meals that I came up with. So one night we're gonna do Italian gnocchi soup with biscuits. One night we're gonna do zucchini lasagna with pasta and sauce. The pasta is already cooked in my freezer, and I have a big can of crushed tomatoes that I'm just gonna season up a little to make a sauce with that. One night I'm gonna make pierogies with collard greens. I'm gonna make the pierogi dough. I always have flour on hand, so that's not a big deal. And then I have some frozen bags of potatoes for mashed potatoes, so I'm just gonna cook that up. And I have cans of collard greens left over from Thanksgiving. I'm going to do Mediterranean meatball bowls. So I have dolma, I have beets, I have the couscous, I have chickpeas that I could roast or make a sauce with. I have meatballs that are frozen, both vegan and non-vegan. So that'll be pretty easy. Sweet and sour chicken with broccoli and rice. I have frozen broccoli. I'll put that in the air fryer. I have the sweet and sour sauce that I've made. I have chicken for my husband, and I have vegan chicken that I'll just cut up, and rice is never a big deal to make. Cauliflower tikka masala with chicken and tofu and rice. So I still have a couple blocks of tofu. I'll just bake that up. Again, I have chicken for my husband. I have the cauliflower tikka masala done. I just am going to add another bag of cauliflower to bulk that up, and then I'm just going to serve that over rice. KFC bowls. I have the frozen mashed potatoes, like I said. I still have frozen gravy and a vegan gravy packet from Thanksgiving. I have corn in the freezer. I have chicken and vegan chicken in the freezer, so I'll just put that together. I think I also have like broccoli and extra spinach and stuff, so I could always do that too. And the last thing, I still have meatloaf and lentil loaf that I had made in my freezer. Again, more mashed potatoes, and I have a big bag of baby carrots that I could roast off, so that's going to be some of my ideas. And then once I finish this, I'm going to probably go through everything that I have left and try to make a couple more meals out of that. I'm just gonna keep scrounging around until I feel like everything is pretty empty so that I could then stock up for Christmas and keep some of my cookies in the freezer too, because I like to give those away to family and I like to bake them ahead and freeze them. So I will try to film as many of these meals as I remember to and stick them all in here now. So tonight for dinner I'm making pierogies. So in here I just have a mixture of potatoes, spinach, a little bit of butter, a little bit of plant milk, and some seasonings just to make like a quick little mashed potatoes. I kept them on the thicker side because they're going to be stuffing, so I didn't want them to like ooze out too much. And then I made the pierogi dough, which is sitting right now. It's really, really soft. This is the pierogi dough recipe I found on the YouTube channel Mountain Mama Living. So I could link her channel down below because she makes pierogies all the time, and that's what inspired me to try this, and I had a lot of potatoes on hand. So that's what I'm making for dinner tonight. So right now I'm boiling up my pierogies that I made, and I'm going to be adding them to this pan where I have some frozen peppers, some onions. I'm going to add a little bit of this Earth Balance vegan butter, and I'm also going to add this can of collard greens. So really quick dinner tonight is KFC bowls. I had leftover mashed potatoes from when I made pierogies. I had a leftover gravy packet from Thanksgiving that I just mixed with water and whipped up really quick, some frozen corn, and then this is a vegan Boca spicy chicken patty. So that's dinner for tonight. So tonight for dinner could not get easier. I steamed up some brown rice. I had some vegan chicken and a bag of frozen steam in the bag broccoli that I steamed up as well. And then I defrosted this sweet and sour sauce that I had made a while ago that I'm just gonna drizzle on top. So that is super easy. Mostly everything came out of the freezer, and I just put it in a meal prep container so I could eat it when I'm done with work.